The legend grows. Any questions?
Terry Yeagers, Portland Tribune. I know you don't like to rank games, but I'm going to ask you anyway. Where does this rank among the great games you've seen as a coach?
Damian's performance was probably the best performance I've seen in person. You know, off the top of my head, I can't think of, you know, I've seen 50-point games, obviously, but the way he carried the team in the first half was CJ in foul trouble. The magnitude of the last shot, obviously, to win a series. The fact he's now won 2 series on a single shot, or on 2 shots, I should say. But no, it was quite a performance, and you know, we had a lot of good effort up and down. Like, you don't win a game but with one guy, but he certainly was special tonight.
Third row right, Coach.
Coach Eric Anderson, USA Today. Ennis looked like he was laboring out there. What is he going through and dealing with right now, and what can you say about his toughness tonight, being out there for you guys?
I tell you what, he gave it all. I mean, his shoulder's bothering him. He played through pain. Even with the pain, he was posting up. We played through him a little bit in the fourth quarter. He got some big rebounds, but the toughness he showed, I think it's a little indicative of our team. The fact that everybody does whatever they can to get a win.
On your left, Coach, over here on the wall.
Kevin Pelton, ESPN.com. When did Nurk show up, and what kind of effect did you see that have?
I was told that we were down 8 when he showed up. So he's got a +8. Actually, more than that. Actually, we won by 3, right? So +11. So his plus-minus was really good. You know, that, honestly, you guys know it. I mean, you felt it in the building when they showed him on the big screen. The fact that he showed up, no one knew he was going to show up. Honestly, I think we fed off of that. There was a little, I think there's a little good karma when he did show up.
Right, Coach.
Royce Young, ESPN. Terry, you know, you talk about Dame's shot there, and you can kind of see the clock running out, and it's becoming apparent that he's going to launch it from almost half court. What's going through your mind there? Are you thinking, well, Mike could have got a better shot, or are you like, I'm just trusting?
No, honestly, I mean, I didn't mind it because it was a tie score. Paul George and Westbrook were both had 5 fouls. We had momentum. So if it did go to overtime, you know, I liked our chances with all that going on. But, you know, when it got down to 4 or 5, I kind of knew what was going to happen.
Third row left, Coach.
Terry, Dwight James, whatever I work for.
Yeah,
I don't
you've
know.
worked for so many places.
At this point in time, it's a little crazy. Can you talk about Damian, his magnitude as a player? He's kind of getting a lot more national publicity right now because of all this. But how many players have you seen that you'd be okay with pulling up for a 37-footer to win a game?
You know, he's special. He's, you know, he's in a class of his own. You know, it's funny is, you know, if Steph Curry does that, you know, people don't think much of it. But Dame, for people who have not seen us play much, Dame's had a special year. And he is in the category of all those guys that he probably doesn't get as much acknowledgement for. But, you know, he has been doing it. People in Portland knows he's been doing it. He's carried our team this year. So, you know, it's who he is. And I'm thankful for it.
On your left, Coach, on the wall.
Kevin Pelton, ESPN.com.
Again?
What went into the decision to play Lillard the entire first half, and how did you kind of see him respond to that?
It really was an easy decision with CJ with 3 fouls. I knew I wasn't going to go back with CJ. He was having a night, and you know, for the first half, he can play 24 minutes. I didn't know how the second half was going to go, but I just it made no sense to take him out in the first half.
No questions for Coach? Up front.
Come on, Barry. Come on, you're on deadline. Man, you're all over the airwaves. You're interviewing everybody. Everybody's interviewing you.
Give me 3 minutes and we'll be in bed.
I don't know if I'll be ready for that then.
Up front, please.
Jude Danubi, 1029 The Game. Coach, a very intense finish to a very intense series. What does relaxing look like for you after this? Is there any sort of relaxing that you can do before the second round, watching a little Denver, San Antonio?
I don't know. Tomorrow will be sleep in, maybe get a walk, have a glass of wine, probably have a little champagne now. So You know, there's really not a lot to do going in since we don't know who we're going to play yet. We'll all watch the game on Thursday and see where we go from there. But the next 2 days will be pretty low key.
Up front here in the center.
Barry Trammell with the Oklahoma.
Oh, it's so tempting.
Yeah.
It's so tempting.
Go ahead and do it.
No, no.
You'll make national news.
I'm going to take the high road.
You'll make national
I'm taking
news.
the high road. Barry Trammell, everybody.
Damian sort of carried you that first half.
Sort of.
Well, yes. And he made so many shots. Do you think the other guys didn't get in rhythm, particularly CJ? It took him a while in the second half. I mean, second half, especially down the stretch, CJ came alive. But was it a case that Damian was doing so much the other guys didn't get in the flow? Or?
I mean, that's a good question. That's a good question, Barry Trammell. It could be true, but I think it was tough for CJ to sit the whole first half and get his rhythm in the game. I mean, when you're in the game the whole first half and it's at a high level, it's hard to kind of kick in. But I don't know. I thought the third quarter was well played. I wouldn't necessarily go with that. I mean, Dame was. I thought in the third quarter, once we were back at full strength, I thought we played pretty much the same way. And you know, we got a nice lead. We got a 9-point lead before things kind of fell apart.
Okay, thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you.